This video is sponsored by Morning Brew. More on that later.
This is what I deal with. Just so you guys know, this is what I deal with when I film. Is this guy. Just sitting there. Are you happy, man? Are you happy? Guys, today I want to talk about a mystery. We have a mystery on our hands. I had someone named Sally send an email to my suggestions email, nickisnotgreenmerch@gmail.com. And they said, "Hi, Nick, found this person on TikTok that seems to use some kind of filter to appear like an old lady and acts like one." I looked through the comments and I guess people don't notice. Now, I didn't really think this stood out to me that much in the first place when I actually, read the message. But I looked into the TikTok and it's kind of weird. Now, the account is called Trudy Show Never Dies, and it says The Trudy Show under it. She has 108.5 thousand followers, and it's sort of one of those accounts where an old person is like inspirational and is sort of like a grandma to a bunch of people online. Yeah, Bambi's trying to rip me apart right now. So we're just going to watch through a few of these and sort of have a roundtable discussion. Is this person really a grandmother? It could be a grandma. Well, I don't want to get too into it. You guys have to see this for yourselves. It's a little bizarre, but let's just watch the first one on her account.
You know what, sweethearts? You don't have to love your family just because you're related to them. I never knew this growing up, you know? I was told I had to love the bloody lot of them, even the cats. Well, guess what, sweethearts? Once you're an adult, you can walk out the bloody front door and never see any of the bastards ever again.
Okay, so you guys get the idea. It's a grandmother. She's like Irish or something. Every time I try to pin someone from some country, every single comment is like, she's actually from this country. I'm not good at it, okay? So don't even try. And it seems to me like there's someone acting like a grandmother, talking like a grandmother, but then they sort of play the role of like, haha, old person curses and, says a bunch of vulgar stuff. And that's funny because they usually don't. And I'm not like gonna attack the comedy of it all here. It's pretty funny. She's obviously got a sense of humor, but I refuse to believe that this is a real grandmother. I mean, look at her. And I'm gonna turn on the volume a little bit here.
You can pick your
but
own
you can
family,
see
sweetheart. That's the beauty of
there's
being
just
an
something
adult.
off. It's
Pick
all
your own
soft.
brothers and sisters,
And the
mothers and
wrinkles don't
fathers,
look right.
grandpas.
Like everything seems a little bit off, right? And the comments don't seem to understand. Like they all are, I love you with my heart and soul. I pick you, mom. Why did this make me cry? You're my favorite. And that's okay. The message is good, I think. But that's not why I'm talking about this. I just think it's a little bizarre because it seems like this younger person, or maybe it's a mom, or I don't know. We'll find out. Guys, I just want to take a second to talk about our sponsor for today's video, Morning Brew. Guys, I'll finally say it. I'll admit it. Mornings are my least favorite part of the day. It's the morning right now. It's 4 a.m. I rise and I grind. It's definitely not 2:48 a.m. and I'm definitely not still awake. But every single morning I wake up and I spend like 6 hours just doom scrolling on my phone with nothing in mind of what I want to see, what I want to learn. I get so frustrated reading all the trash on my phone every morning that I take so long to even get out of bed. And then my friends at Morning Brew stepped in. Morning Brew is a free daily newsletter delivered straight to your email Monday through Sunday. And it can get you up to speed on business, tech, and finance in just 5 minutes. Listen, if I go tell you to read the news, what are you gonna do? You're gonna punch me in the face. And I would too. Traditional news stinks. It's boring, it's dry, it's dense, it's heartless. Morning Brew delivers news to you that is witty, relevant, and informative. I learned today through Morning Brew about Elon Musk taking a 9.2% stake in Twitter and how it's not just to pad his fortune, but also to boost his ego and make himself look better by controlling the news. So if you're at all connected or interested in business, finance, or tech, there's no reason why you shouldn't try out Morning Brew because it's free. So go to the link in my description to sign up for Morning Brew today and make your mornings a little less boring.
It's nice to know one day you'll die. There's so much truth in what I said.
Okay, this one I had pulled up because it especially looked a little off. I'm gonna play this too. I didn't mean to like it. No.
If someone's putting up a front and being a stupid cunt, just smile politely and say goodbye. It's nice to know one day you'll die.
See, it's not right? The mouth, the tracking's not all there. And the wrinkles don't look right either. Like, right around her nose and her mouth. And I'm no visual effects artist, but that's why I'm making the video. I'm trying to reach out to everybody and see if anyone can give me, because what if it is an old lady and I'm being an asshole and it's just an old lady who uses like a beauty filter and make her look a little bit better. But it's like a film. It's wrong.
There's so much truth in
Right?
what I said, because every human ends
See, that the eyes closing too. It's off.
up dead.
But it is like good enough where if you didn't think about it, you would just think it's like a weird camera thing. But everyone in the comments doesn't even question it. I don't know if it's worth making a whole video about it to see whether or not it's real, but it definitely threw me for a loop. I want to find one like this one right here. Doesn't the thumbnail look off? And then this one up here, this doesn't even look like her from this angle. Look at this.
Fucking gossiping about some dickhead or bloody bitching about some cunt, you know? Time to take the time back for yourself, sweetheart, you know?
It's off.
What are you doing giving these dickheads more energy? They've been a dickhead all day. It's about...
I will criticize the comedy a little bit. The whole thing is based off of the idea that it's funny that an old lady's swearing, but she plays into it so heavy that unless it's actually a grandmother, it's just so, I don't know. I keep watching it and I'm like, it's just a little too much. Like, there's no comedy to it besides it being vulgar. I don't mean to criticize it though. I mean, that's just, I'm being rude for no reason because she's not hurting anybody.
Take back your fucking powers, sweetheart.
I just can't seem to place it. Like, this doesn't look right, right?
What me daughter's fucking having a tanty over now.
Like, why? The wrinkles are so defined. Is this just me discovering old people? But this doesn't look right, right? The way, like, this isn't how her face normally looks. But it doesn't seem like just a Snapchat filter. It seems better than a Snapchat filter.
Somebody bloody unmatched her.
No, you see that when she turned her head?
Now. Somebody bloody unmatched her.
See? That wasn't right. Something weird happened there.
Somebody bloody unmatched her. I said, how many times have you fucking met the bastard? She said she hadn't fucking met him yet. I said, I'm not going to
It's wrong. There's something off.
listen to your fucking bullshit broken heart over some dickhead you've never fucking met.
Yeah, see, there's no way that's her real face. That's not real. There's no way. It looks like it's flat. I've closed the case. We already know. There's no question about whether or not there's a filter on her face. The question is she a real grandmother or is she not? Because she could be a real grandmother who puts another filter on her face to either make her look better or even make her look worse if she really wants to play into the grandmother thing. And maybe she is like 60 or something and she's starting to look old, but she really wants to play into it. But there's no way people are watching this and not thinking that this looks bizarre.
For fuck's sake! He might have been catfishing you. Might not even be the person behind his fucking photographs.
And this lady doesn't know what catfishing is. She's not even, she doesn't even have an American accent. Catfishing's like an American thing, isn't it? I'm just spitting out crap from my mouth right now. I have no idea where I'm heading with this. I want to keep diving deeper, but I don't see anybody the least bit curious. I mean, what is going on? There was one TikTok I found where there were people who were confused in the comments. Okay, there's one where she has sunglasses on, so there has to be some...
Sweethearts, getting old is fucking amazing. You can
Oh, this is
finally
where
just
things get
sit back.
weird, because then it's like, how do they do the sunglasses without making it obvious that there's a filter?
I can drink all day, give a fuck what they say. Finally do things my fucking way. 'Cause I'm old. It was right at the beginning that me hair started thinning and I learned not to give a fuck. Don't have a sook if your neck...
I don't want to be negative Nick here. I really don't want to be negative Nick. I'm trying to be a little nicer, a little more positive. This isn't supposed to be a negative video. It's a confused video, and I'm about to sneeze, which is why... Okay, she does have videos about makeup and stuff, so this has to give us a little bit of an insight into whether or not this lady's real.
Get your fucking daily beauty tips from Trudes. The T-Zone. You know, an awful lot of people out there like to put their focus on their T-zone. You know what I'm saying? But I like to put me focus on fucking getting into the zone.
What the heck was that about? Where... Oh, that tongue shot out of her mouth. Oh, that does not look natural either. What if people get mad because they're like, it's just is an old lady, and then I'm canceled for body shaming this old lady because I'm just talking about her wrinkles and how weird she looks the whole time. There is one where I saw people confused about why her face looked off. I just have to find that one again so I can feel like I'm back home. I can feel like some people are on the same page as me.
The happiest people I've ever met in me life, sweethearts, was...
Okay, she is faking the voice because her voice changed so much all of a sudden in this one from the last one. Am I wrong?
You know, the happiest people I've ever met in me life, sweethearts, was on a tiny island off Indonesia many years ago. They had no televisions, no outside influence, you know, sweetheart.
This is not how she talks. She just switched it up. I won't allow her to get away with this. There's got to be something we can follow. We got to have a lead here, right? Can anyone say something in the comments about how this lady looks a little bit off? Okay, well, Selly did give us a little bit of a lead here and said that the Instagram attached to the TikTok might be the person behind it. The Instagram in the bio is just the Trudy Show, but if I go into the app, it might give me a different one. But let's look at the Instagram for the Trudy Show real quick. Okay, so this is just her. Okay, let me go on my phone and see if I can find the one that is supposedly the real Trudy, because she may have linked it. Okay, it's the_Jess_show_. Boom. I think we've got a lead here. This might be the person.
The shower, and we have spoken about this. You're not welcome in here. I told you, Harry.
Yes, this is her.
So my sister's not here for Christmas for the first time in 31
That's
years.
her.
My parents are completely devastated.
So yeah, we solved it. It's not, this is, the old lady's fake. She's faking it. The case is closed. Technically, I'm not the one who solved it. Technically, it was Selly who sent me the email. But I'll still give myself a little bit of credit, you know, because I waited a little bit to, you know, build the tension. Wow. She's been lying to all of us. I'm going to send a message. Not like a metaphorical message. I'm going to send her an Instagram message, and I'll put an update in this video if she replies by the time I put it out. Well, guys, we cracked the case. I feel pretty proud of myself. Technically, did I do anything? Not really. But did we as a community discover something that most of TikTok doesn't know about? Yeah, we did. And for that, I think we should all give ourselves a pat on the back. A pat on the back? Why did I? Oh. Anyways, casetify.com/nickisnotgreen if you want to get the phone cases. They're very cool. Go check them out at least and see if you like them. I love the design. And go follow me on my socials. All the links are in the description down below. You should also subscribe to me. And also, I put out a Google form so you could give me feedback for my videos in March, so I kind of have an idea of where people want me to head with my content. Obviously, I'm always going to make content for myself and do things that I like to do, but I like being nudged in the right direction by you guys, and I like when I am given, you know, feedback on what you guys like to watch and ways that I can make the channel more fun for all of you. So go click that in the link down below. Fill it out if you like filling out Google Forms. I love sending out Google Forms. If you want me to solve more mysteries, email me at nickisnotgreenmerch@gmail.com and send me any video suggestions you may have. Make sure they're good so I don't send you an angry email back. That's all for me. Bye.